So at this point, Xbox is basically trolling Sony and their fans. Because right now, the PlayStation community is saying this about PlayStation.
Right, there's literally no hype for PlayStation in 2024.
Why? Why? Why?
2024 actually feels like 2023 when it comes to PlayStation. There's literally zero hype. Literally zero hype. You know what I mean? Like Sony, like PlayStation is not even getting as much spike as it used to when it comes to hype, excitement, energy, and things of that nature. If you're covering PlayStation, yeah, you're probably gonna be stagnant because
did you stop the
there's little to nothing to talk about when it comes to PlayStation other than rumors and freaking speculations, and then you get a few little sales data reports here and there. Absolutely nothing.
We're back.
With PlayStation, nada, nothing. The only thing that you see people talking about is Astrobot. The length of Astrobot. Oh, it's gonna be 10 to 15 hours long, and oh, it's gonna be this, and it's gonna take advantage of the DualSense controller, and blah 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 blah. But as of right now, that's the reality. We don't know nothing. We don't have a clear roadmap when it comes to PlayStation. What in the entire heaven is going on? You see what I'm saying?
It is so sweet to see these ponies squabbling. So while the PlayStation community is coming to the realization that they have absolutely nothing, we're seeing Microsoft is doing this. I would have never believed it day when I would have seen Microsoft pass gas on these ponies. I mean, guys, this is wild. While these PlayStation fans are squabbling about games and, you know, they have nothing, Microsoft is here releasing a controller with cheeks. You can't make this up, man. This is how Microsoft don't really care. They are confident, you know, in what they are doing. And we really see that this is basically a competition, and although the focus is on the controller, the console does look really good. I mean, just take a look at this console here. Really well made, custom made Deadpool and Wolverine console. I mean, anyone will be fortunate to win this console here. So what it is you have to do in order to be eligible to win this console? Let's see. Make his finest assets yours. Follow and repost with Xbox Cheeky Controller sweepstakes for a chance to win a custom Xbox Series X console and 2 Cheeky controller designed by Deadpool. Ages 18 plus. Ends on the 8th of the 11th, 2024. So yes, you cannot buy this console, you have to win it. Now, this is a miss, I believe, by Xbox here. If they had made, let's say, 5,000 of these consoles, they would have sold all. That's a given. But you still have a chance to win this console by doing exactly what you would have seen in the tweet there. So yes, Microsoft is passing gas on these ponies. Microsoft is really having fun this year. In addition to that, they're actually giving us games upon games upon games. Look at some of the games you'll be able to play this month on Game Pass. We have Dungeons of Hindenburg, and this game is 82 on Metacritic, and it is getting a lot of great reviews. Now, this really destroys the narrative that all Game Pass gets is shovelware and bad games. This is a great indie game. It's only $29.99. Great value in Game Pass. So if it is you like this Zelda type game, check that game out. We also have Flintlock. This is a totally different game from Dungeons of Hindenburg, but this game is only $39.99. Right now on Metacritic, it's 71. Not as good as the previous game, but you could decide whether you want to play this game or not. So this too is coming on Game Pass day 1. We also have Kunitsugami, part of the Goddess. This game is also a well-reviewed game, and you can pay $49.99 for that game or get it day 1 on Game Pass. We cannot forget college football as well. Everyone is playing college football 2025. We'll talk more about that a little later. But all this really points to value. If you are a gamer, you love gaming, you game 3 to 4 hours a day, Game Pass is truly the deal of the century. So all of those games I just called comes up to just over $170 for all those games. However, if it is you have Game Pass, you really would be in for a treat. So let me hear what you think about all the games releasing in the month of July in Game Pass. Microsoft is really giving its players more games to play. But today we will continue to talk about the college football 2025. We'll also talk about that the PlayStation Pro might be cancelled, and Sony is just raising more prices for these ponies. So you know what? Let's get it!
This is a sickness!
Let's get it! So before we start, do your boy a favor and hit that subscribe button. I do content like this all the time. I upload at least 3 to 4 times a week. And no doubt I give you the Xbox news, a little bit of Nintendo sprinkle in there, and of course the Sony Pony Salt. So if you are interested in this type of content, please consider subscribing. Now let's get back to the video. Now for years, Jeff Keighley has shown his bias towards Sony compared to Microsoft or Xbox. Well, he has done it again. Because when there was reports of the Halo series being cancelled, Jeff Keighley was the first to tweet about it. He was the first to say, wow, Halo, the series has been cancelled after 2 seasons, right? But then we're seeing fans call them out and saying, why did you mention this, but you fail to even acknowledge that the Fallout series has gotten over 17 nominations. Why is that? If it is you're quick to bring the bad news about Xbox then why it is you are not bringing some seemingly good news about Xbox? So again, fans have caught Jeff Keighley red-handed supporting these ponies. Next up, another story that no one is talking about is how Sony has increased the prices of their games in certain markets. Listen to this short news article as they talk about how Sony is raising prices in certain markets despite them being the #1 in gaming.
PlayStation fans livid as price of games quietly raised again. It's all about the money. Ingharad Redden. With gaming becoming a more expensive hobby each year, it is no wonder that many are feeling the struggle. Now, to make matters worse, PlayStation has seemingly increased the price of its games once again. It is no secret that new game releases are increasing in price at a rapid rate. This has been seen more frequently since the release of current-gen consoles such as the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, and it shows no signs of slowing down. The issue has been prevalent for many years, and when it was brought to the attention PlayStation CEO Jim Ryan back in 2020, he felt the price increases were justified due to us spending more time on the latest video game than any other form of media. Reportedly said, if you measure the hours of entertainment by a video game, such as Demon's Souls, compared to any other form of entertainment, I think that's a very straightforward comparison to draw. Now 4 years on, and it seems Sony's outlook hasn't changed, with one PlayStation owner from Turkey reporting that there had been another price increase. PlayStation just updated their prices in Turkey and games now cost $85, they posted on Twitter. This is in a country with a $400 median salary, what the actual hell? Gaming on PC is much cheaper in comparison. I literally cannot afford games on PS5 anymore due to this. These prices have to be illegal. This price increase, which was implemented with no warning, will mean that many people living in this area of the world will no longer be able to justify Sony's prices, and it wasn't long before fellow gamers stood by the original poster. You would think that company that make billions of profit would want to satisfy their base and the less lucky people that lives in country where the exchange rate is bad, but no, they double down cause they're scared people are gonna abuse this. Good on you for speaking about it, one reply read. It remains to be seen if Sony will address this decision, but for now, it isn't looking good for the future of its consoles.
So there you have it. When Microsoft increased Game Pass, everyone and the grandmother knew about it because everyone was covering it. Now Sony is using Turkey as a test bed to raise prices. You might say, you know what, it's not happening in my country or in my market, so who cares? But as I said before, this is normally a test bed to see how the market would respond in that region, and then they would implement it in other major regions. So it's very clear that there is a bias to PlayStation. Look, they raised the prices and everyone is quiet about it. But let me see how things would progress as the months go on. Let's see if anyone major is going to say anything about this. Could you all remember the PlayStation 5 Pro rumor? About just 2 months ago, 3 months ago, those rumors was going crazy. Everyone in the industry was talking about the rumored PlayStation 5 Pro. And here we had the ponies coming out and saying, wow, Sony is about to leave Microsoft in the dust with the PlayStation 5 Pro because you guys are going towards Fire Sticks, while it is we will be having the most powerful console in the world. You all remember that? And they said it would have been released in 2024. Well, it just so happened that there is another rumor because there is a particular insider who is casting doubt that the PlayStation 5 Pro would be released this year. Listen.
Wait for PS5 Pro may be longer than expected. A reputable insider has cast doubt on the expected holiday 2024 release window for the currently unannounced PlayStation 5 Pro. The long-rumored mid-cycle upgrade for the PlayStation 5 extensively leaked earlier this year, with several insiders reporting a potential late 2024 launch for the PS5 Pro. However, it appears Sony's own plans may not align with these rumors. The PS5 Pro is set to be a mid-generation refresh in the same vein as the PlayStation 4 Pro in 2016. Leaked documents about the PS5 Pro from Sony's developer portal claim that the upgraded machine can deliver a substantial performance improvement over the current PS5 thanks to a beefier 33.5 teraflop GPU based on AMD's newer RDNA 3 architecture, improved RAM speeds, a 10% faster CPU, a new ML-based image upscaler dubbed PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution, and more. PS5 Pro enhanced games will reportedly pursue a 4K 60 FPS target primarily, with 120 FPS touted to be possible for more titles as well. While the console itself has yet to be officially revealed, the PS5 Pro's previously anticipated holiday 2024 release window may not be as certain as some might have thought. In a recent Twitter thread about big gaming announcements in the coming months, credible industry insider Tom Henderson expressed some uncertainty about Sony targeting the holiday season to launch the PS5 Pro, stating that the console would only be revealed in September, if it releases this year. This could hint at Sony possibly having delayed the PS5 Pro intentionally, and its continued silence about it reinforces that notion. It's also possible that Henderson's tweet was speculative, though the insider has yet to clarify it. Either way, it wouldn't be too surprising if Sony pushed the PS5 Pro's launch out of the holiday 2024 timeframe, as it doesn't have any big first-party heavy hitters releasing this year that could act as a showcase for the new console's enhanced hardware. While Astro Bot and LEGO Horizon Adventures are visually appealing games, Sony would likely want to show off the PS5 Pro's capabilities with a big-budget AAA title on the scale of a Ghost of Tsushima sequel or Death Stranding 2, on the beach.
So yes, there you have it. These ponies might get absolutely
Nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!
for the remaining of this year. Because guess why? In order to release a console, you have to have games. What games does Sony have? What games have they announced that are so much bangers that they could release with this PlayStation 5 Pro? PlayStation has no games. That is clear. That's not my opinion. That's the facts. They have no roadmap. They have no games. You heard, even PlayStation fans are noticing this, right? So how they could release a PlayStation 5 Pro without any games? Make it make sense here, ponies. Make it make sense. And finally, the PlayStation 5 community has said that here, the Xbox Series consoles are dead. No one is buying it. No one will buy it because Microsoft just released a Fire Stick. This was a narrative. This is what they were saying. But it's very clear that games push console, and there is a game that really pushed the Series console just a couple days ago, because it's being reported that the Series S has been selling out no matter where you go because of the college football 2025. Yes, because of this football, we are seeing Xbox Series S is selling out no matter where you go. And this is just amazing to see what one game could do for the console. This game has some exclusive perks for Game Pass, and that no doubt is compelling persons to go out to buy Xbox Series S and X just to play this game. Wow, how amazing is that? So let me hear what you think about everything that was said today. Let me know in the comment sections below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.